Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Splash and Airballs, and this is an NBA 2K14 online ranked gameplay. I am running with the Minnesota Timberwolves this game and playing against a guy who is using the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, if you were paying attention in the beginning of the game, or the video, I'm sorry, you would see that he is 31 and 5, so he's really good, and he's definitely a good player. I'm not going to ruin any surprises of how long this game takes or who ends up winning, but needless to say, he was a good player. And his record definitely showed it. Now, Kevin Martin misses a B right there. I did miss his release, which kind of doesn't help by any means of helping that shot go in, but it's always nice when you can get a little bit of help from 2K and miss a release and it goes in. But Pekovic with a huge slam right there. Now, Pekovic may be one of the more underrated centers in this game, just because not too many people use the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they leave Anderson wide open right there. Really bad play on my part. But back to Pekovic, he's a good defensive player and a good offensive player, pretty well rounded. Is he incredible? No, but he's definitely really good in this game, and is someone that is, again, as I said, in my opinion, underrated. Now, another great player in this game is Ricky Rubio, just because he's an incredible passer and he's really fast and an incredible defender. Now, is he a good shooter? No. Can you shoot threes with him? Sure, but he's got a somewhat slow release and he's not the best shooter by any stretch in this game. But definitely does it. Oh, Pekovic, get that out of here. But Rubio definitely does a good job on defense. I really don't shoot with him. You just got to know how you use him. I pull up from mid-range with him. I shouldn't say he really has a slow release. It's probably a medium length. But anyways, you got to know how you're going to use him. Now, Ricky Rubio can shoot mid-range for sure. Definitely get steals and definitely lead a fast break running down the court and throw alley-oops or throw good passes, because we all know how good of a passer Ricky Rubio is, even in real life. Now, Kevin Martin, as I was saying before, is a really good shooter. Nice pass to Kevin Love right there. Kevin Love is pretty self-explanatory. A superstar in the game, really good rebounder. Now, here's the thing. I really don't think Kevin Love's that good in this game. Now, here's why. Here's my argument for why he's not that good. His shooting stats are not that great. I think he's an 80 from downtown. Actually, I know for a fact he's an 80 from downtown. And his mid-range and close-range shots are 77 maybe and 70 something. Both of them are in the 70s, which is actually a pretty low rating, especially for a shooting big man. That's a spread big man or a spread four. Now, he is good in the game, but he's just a little slow. He does make plays on defense sometimes and definitely rebounds. Now, is he really good? Yes, but is he the best superstar in the game? By no means, not even close. I would probably consider him to be actually one of the worst superstars in this game, and I'm counting the superstars as anyone who has that star logo next to their name. Now, right here, it is a good game. It's 8-7, and it's still close. He's running a 1-3-1 zone, as you can see right there, but I think he might actually switch to man right there. No, he still runs the zone, and Kevin Martin makes his way in, and I thought he was going to make that layup. It was semi-contested, but Kevin Martin's actually a decent finisher, so I'm surprised that he didn't make that. But anyways, this guy does a decent job at first, and well, I'm not going to ruin any surprises. We'll let you figure out what happens at the end. Pekovic right there with a really nice move. I don't know how he did it. I don't choose what animation 2K does, but it was a nice animation for once. Usually 2K picks the wrong one. At least it seems it's always that way for me. Now right here, I'm just trying to bait him on defense. I'm moving my guy inside the court a little bit to try and cover the slash, and then I just run out to the open man and try to get the steal, try to time it. Now, obviously, it takes a bunch of time to get used to. Oh, right there, the nice up and under, or whatever you want to call it, the scoop layup cheese of 2014. But anyways, you just want to try and time that right here. Kevin Martin, splash. You want to try and time the steal. Now, it's easier said than done. Any good player will be really good at baiting people into passes or just simply intercepting passers. But for a new player, it's something that you definitely just have to get used to and try to work on in your game. But it's really important to try to add. Now, right here, he makes a contested three, but I end up making a defensive adjustment right here, or actually really soon. I don't know if it is right here at this point, but the defensive adjustment ends up helping me out. Corey Brewer right there with a huge slam. If you guys can't tell, that's the one cheese move I do It's the baseline, just post up cheese, and then you go towards the baseline. The game does a crazy animation where it's really easy to get past your defender, especially if you have a decent post rating. If your number is pretty high. And right there, nice pass to Kevin Martin. We're up 5 points now. But anyways, it's a really good move. Here's why I do it. It's because it's easy to stop. There are ways to stop it. A lot of people just don't know how to stop it. But it's definitely not unstoppable by any means. And there actually is a clear-cut way where you can easily stop it at least 50% of the time that I know about. I played against some people that are really good at it. Now, right there, oh my gosh, I don't know how he made that layup. I thought it was decent defense. Not much I can really do, I guess. Kevin Martin right here, I'm almost pulled up with him, but he's playing okay defense. He's kind of all over the place, so I just got to be patient and wait until I see a shot. Now right here, I end up getting a contact layup with Kevin Love. I'm not really 100% sure how that went in. I realize he's a superstar and good in the game. And I get a user steal. That ends up being huge right here because I'm already up 5. But anyways, right here, Alexei Shved, splash from 3. Not the greatest three-point rating. I think he's a 76, but he does end up splashing. Right here was a huge defensive possession for me, just because if I got a stop, I could potentially go up by 10 points, and I kind of read what he was going to do there, but I didn't quite get the steal attempt in time by Robbie Hummel, and he does end up only being down 6 instead of potentially down 10, so I really wish I got that defensive stop there, but it's alright. I find Alexei Shved wide open in the corner. I do miss his release a little bit, and 2K for some reason thought he was behind the three-point line, although he clearly was not, and he ends up getting 2 threes in a row. So Alexei Shved going off against the Philadelphia 76ers, and we're up 9. So that's definitely a good start. This guy takes a really bad shot with Williams, and I get down the court, so that was a huge stop for me, and Barea gets the ball, and he makes a horrendous play right there on defense. I don't know what he was doing, if he accidentally pressed the triangle button or what, but we splashed the A- mid-range jump shot, and we are now up double digits on this guy after the first quarter. Jang gets what I thought was a block right there. I'm not quite sure if he made contact, but it was a big stop nonetheless. My goal for the second quarter was to do exactly what I did the first quarter. It obviously worked. And right here, Jang gets a huge block on Nerlens Noel. One of the biggest blocks I've ever seen on 2K14. It was incredible. That got me pretty pumped up. And we're still up double digits. So I just want to do what I did in the first quarter. Keep it simple. Get a bunch of stops on defense. And just keep rolling on offense. Scoring 27 points is not that bad. And Barea with the block. The short man, little man, getting a block. Very nice job. And we get another block with Jang right there. 3 blocks basically in one possession. And we are able to get the ball finally. Now Shved gets him with the pump fake, and he makes the A-. Shved already has 8 points in this game. We're up 13 on this guy. He has no idea what he's going to do on offense. And on defense, I don't really think he has any way of stopping me at this point. Now, right there, I don't know why he drove to the hoop with Nerlens Noel. Not his best move. Robbie Hummel, wide open right there. Actually a good three-point shooter. Doesn't have a release, which actually benefits most players in my opinion. But he does end up missing that. It would have been huge if he could make it, but I understand every ball can't go in. We would have had double his score. Now he ends up missing this free throw right here with Hollis Thompson, who's one of my favorite players in the game, by the way. I think he's an 87 from downtown. Has a really easy release, and he just makes everything. Now right here, I'm not quite sure how this was a foul. I'll take it. I was already up 13 points. It's kind of a little 2K help, but I end up making the first free throw and missing the next one, and he ends up quitting out. So I end up smoking this guy 30-16, and he ends up quitting out. So I guess good game, opponent. It was fun. Oh my gosh, it's always great when you can smoke a good opponent. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.